After a breakout freshman year topped off with an Intercollegiate Tennis Association Rookie of the Year award, Arizona State tennis star Murphy Cassone had a chance to make his claim at the 2022 U.S. Open. Cronkite News reporter Haley Smilow has the story from our Washington bureau.
For Murphy Cassone, the thought that he might play in the U.S. Open started to become real last year.
Last year, every time I'd practice, I'd think practice like you're practicing the U.S. Open. And so having that mindset every day, then actually getting there was really big for me too.
He realized that dream, even if it didn't turn out quite the way he hoped, getting knocked out by Liam Brody in the first round of the U.S. Open qualifiers. Cassone took Brody down in the first set, 6-3. But Brody came back to win 7-6 and 6-1 to take the match. Still, Sun Devils men's tennis coach Matt Hill says Cassone showed he belonged.
He did not at all look like a fish out of water by any means. He, ball striking wise, was as good or better than a lot of the guys in the 100 to 200 range that we were seeing in the qualifying.
With the U.S. Open behind him, Cassone is now focused on his sophomore season. He's looking to continue his strong showing from the Pac-12 season, where he went 9-0 in singles matches.
I beat the #1 player in college. That match really changed my whole season around, as it was just made me realize I could compete at that level and do it consistently.
Tennis has always been the Kansas native's life. He said his parents took him to the court as a baby while they played, and he's had a racket in his hands since he was in diapers. It was his athleticism and natural talent that made him stand out from the rest for ASU coach Hill.
His athleticism and his skill set and his kind of frame as an athlete was kind of the first thing I would say that drew me as a recruiter. It's kind of the first thing you see, right? But then, yeah, as I got to know him, I mean, his personality and his discipline and the way he works at his craft, that really stood out to me as well.
And that work ethic may lead Cassone back to the U.S. Open, perhaps next time in the main draw. In Washington, Haley Smilow, Cronkite News.
Cassone was among 2 ASU men's players in this year's U.S. Open. Konstantinos Koshis made it to the main draw in the juniors, but got eliminated in the field of 64.